Hey everybody, Top Dog here. I've been away from YouTube for a while. I ain't made a video in a long time, but I got a call tonight. Interrupted my practice. In fact, I'm practicing all Motley Crue songs, by the way. My originals band, it didn't work out. To make a long story short, musicians are finicky little freaks. But I'm in a good situation. I'm learning all Motley Crue songs from a Motley Crue tribute band. But that's beside the point. I got a call tonight interrupting my Motley Crue practice of the great Tommy Lee's drumming that I'm trying to emulate. They said, "Hey, Top Dog, one of you could do me a favor." I said, "What? What kind of favor could the Top Dog do for you?" And they said, "Well, Top Dog, since you the top dog, figured I'd turn to you. Maybe you could give me a little help, some guidance, instruction on how to play this this iconic drum fill, this drum solo, this intro to a song that is a classic rock, iconic drum field, known by all over the world by everybody. No, it ain't Led Zeppelin, I'll tell you that. But they told me, they said, "Yo, Top Dog, could you help me out?" And I said, "Oh, maybe, what's the song?" And they told me, I said, "Oh yeah, I know that song. I never played it in a band per se, but I practiced it back in the day just in case there was a band that wanted me to play it. So I know that, because if you're a drummer, you know this. It's just like Wipeout. Everybody wants to learn to play Wipeout or Tom Sawyer or whatever. It's just one of these iconic drum songs. This is even more so because the song starts out with nothing but the drums. And this is the part they wanted me to teach them. They want me to do a how-to video on how to do this drum part. So I said, yeah, I ain't played it in years and years, but I think it's a simple matter of just saying, can I count it off? And say, yes, I can. And count it off, and I do it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it probably regular speed as best as I can remember it. Then I'm going to break it down and go slow. And maybe even give some explanations on how to do the bass drum part, which is the cool part. It's kind of like a triplet feel around the drums. Triplet, like that. But it's kind of tricky if you never. The tricky part is the funky beat that starts off the beginning of the song. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and do that. And like I said, can I count it off? Yes, I can. Should I count it off? Yes, I should. So let's count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think you know what song that is. That's right. We're an American band by Grand Funk Railroad. And this is Grand Funk because that was a funky ass cowbell, bass and snare. Cowbell, bass and snare. That's all we're doing. It's a little funky syncopated groove. So I'm going to slow it down for you, because the first time I learned it probably took me 2 or 3 days way back in the day. But of course I was just starting out back then. But I'm glad I can remember that song. I mean, I ain't played that song in years. And they told me we're an American band. I said, "Oh yeah, boom pop, boom pop, boom pop, boom pop." Yeah, you know how that go in your head. Drum talk. You can talk it, but can you play it? It just translates. If you can, my way I see it, if you can talk the drum part with your mouth, you should be able to play it with your hands and feet. So here we go, real slow. Broke my stick right in the middle of that. Now I got like a spear. You got the tip and you got the spear. This is good for the vampires. I'll get in vampires. I'm up in El Paso. I got some crazy shit going on right now. I might be able to use this on my way to work. I'll keep this in my back pocket. And come after me, I'm going to give it to them. Anyway, so what I did there on that field, the cowbell drum, bass drum and snare, you just have to listen and get it right yourself. It's kind of hard to explain, but you're on the downbeat with the cowbell and the bass and starting off. So you're starting off. Now, this is where you go into the cool part. You're doing triplets around, but you're doing snare and tom, 2 bass beats. So it's triplet, 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 triplet. That's it. Something like that. Let me get my foot better. I didn't do a triple in the last one, but here we go. Then you just repeat it, but you start on the snare this time. Double hits on the snare, what we call a flam, followed by the triplet, completion with the bass. See, like that. Triplet. Then you're going back to the tom and snare all the way around. Then you finish with the snare. Start with the snare, toms 3 times, finish with snare on the second time around. So we got. Let's go through that again. Ready? We'll start from the beginning of the tom fill. A little faster, because it's, believe it or not, it's harder to do it slow. So let's do it faster. See, I messed up because I did it too slow. Got the spike in my hand too. So, I got that going on. Let's try it slow now. It's going to be snare, tom, triplet. So it's triplet, 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 faster is a little bit faster. Gonna go real fast and piss off the bass player, the guitar player, the singer, and everybody, and lose your spot in the band. You could probably play it like this. Even faster. Or slower. Wanna go slower? Let's go slower. Simple, really, when you break that shit down. So let's do it. Full speed. The timing is right. So it's like, we're an American band. Woo-hoo. An American man. Woo-hoo. I don't know what speed that is. Probably about 120. Between 110 and 120. I think about 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get right into the cymbal, and then you're jamming. You're going, after you hit the cymbal, you're going ride, cymbal, ride, cymbal. Or should I say bell, ride, bell, ride. You got that bell, cymbal thing going right there, right? So it's about what you do after the cowbell part. I'd have to hear the song. I don't got that good of a memory. Anyway, that's how it goes, man. So, to my buddy who called me up saying, I want to see somebody do it right. I just want to see somebody do it. Somebody put out a video that didn't even do it. They just started right at the crash. So, I told him, yeah, they got videos out there show you how to do it. He said, no, I want to see the top dog do it. the top motherfucking dog. You the dog. I said, all right, since you put it that way. All right, so that's it. That's the intro. How to play the intro to We're an American Band. For all of you out there who don't know how to play it, or who's wanting to know how to play it, or even just my one friend is wanting to know how to play it, this is for you. All right, so Top Dog out. Peace.